what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about K-Flock. Now, for those of you who don't know, K-Flock is a rapper from the Bronx, New York, man. Dude really put on in the rap game as far as the drill community is concerned and shot up relatively quick. Now, a big part of that is the controversy between him and other rappers in the drill scene and a lot of supposed street stuff that took place. Now, K-Flock has been arrested on murder charges. And this news is shaking the drill community up because K-Flock is one of those next up type of artists that everybody was looking forward to doing something big in the game. Well, it looks like footage has come out of K-Flock actually, well, we'll say it's some alleged footage because we don't know if it's K-Flock because that's saying that he was actually there. But there's some footage that people are alleging was K-Flock that was caught on a CCTV camera. And basically, the surveillance camera shows him, allegedly him, and somebody else walking down the street prior to the shooting that took place. Also, there's some other footage of K-Flock that's come online where everybody says this was him prior to the shooting, showing off the blicky. Now, before we get to these clips and check out this footage, man, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, man, let's talk about this K-Flock situation and go right into this footage. So what we're gonna look at is some security camera footage. I'm not sure if it was CCTV or whatnot, but regardless of that, it's supposedly of K-Flock walking down in the ski mask with some other people past the barbershop where the shooting allegedly took place. You see some guys rushing out or whatnot, and let's just get into the footage. Now, you see this right here. There wasn't any sound that came with this, but as you can see, it looks like that picture that you saw of K-Flock. So let's stop right there, man. Now, it looks like that picture that we've seen that was posted in the New York Daily News story that there's a legend that is K-Flock, right? Now, as you see, let's go back to the clip. Now, as you see right here, you got who's supposed to be the person that was in that picture walking down the street. And allegedly, that's the barbershop that the victim was in, man. The young man by the name of Oscar Hernandez, who some are calling a rival gang member. Now, as they went by, it didn't look like they said anything. In the story, they said there was some sort of interaction, but you see the guys coming out of the barbershop, right? And you see them looking. And you see that, one guy went back in, he's kind of talking to some other people, and more people come out. Now, as the people are coming out, I can't tell if this is when the shots were letting off or what, but the way that they're ducking and stuff, it looks like somebody's shooting a gun as they're leaving the barbershop, because as more people come out, they're kind of aware and on point and stuff like that. But let's look at the clip one more time and break this down again and see where the victim in this situation might have been that very first guy who left. Okay, so you see there, let's look at the clip again. That's allegedly the suspects walking by the barbershop the very first time, right? So you see it's a little bit of time before anybody says anything. Not sure if that's because they recognize him or whatnot, but this guy right here, this sort of looks like the Oscar Hernandez dude who they say is the victim in this situation, right? Because if you look at the picture that was posted in the New York Daily News article, it looked just like him, right? Now, as you see, he was the first one to step out, walk out there, and then some other guys followed. Now, as other guys start to walk out, it seemed like they're assessing the situation, and then you have one guy go back into the barbershop there in the top right, and then after that, you have some other guys rush out, but their temperament or the way that they're acting is different. You can see they're ducking, man. So I can only assume that's when the shooting took place. Now, this is a lot of information, man, that's coming out, but there's more to this. Now, there's a K-Flock video, and you can see visibly in this video, and it's making its rounds on social media, and you also see K-Flock flashing the blicky. So he's putting the blicky out there like he's got it on him. And it looks like he almost has the same outfit on. Now, I don't know if this is internet sleuths putting two and two together too much, but if you look closely, it looks like almost the same outfit as the suspects that are in the New York Daily News article. And it also looks like the same outfit that the guy is wearing when he's walking by. Now, let's go back to the very first guy who left the barbershop. Now, if you look at the hat that he's wearing, it's the same exact hat that Oscar Hernandez is wearing in the picture that they have in the New York Daily News article. I mean, it's the same outfit almost except for some different things. I think it might be different jeans or something like that, but almost looks like a similar top or whatnot. So I'm assuming that was him that was coming out of the barbershop that was shot, because he was probably the first ones to address them or say something. And maybe that's where the verbal interaction in the situation escalated from there, man. But man, along with that, there's also been some other footage that has leaked on social media. Now, in all of that footage, I can't be for sure that's K-Flock. Like, I don't know that's K-Flock 100%. Even in the picture where he's allegedly flashing a gun with a similar outfit as the suspect, it looks like, his face is covered up somewhat, right? But one thing that was leaked on social media was this picture right here of him in the courthouse, allegedly. You know what I mean? Now, it looks like he's being booked, and this happened this Thursday, and this is all after all the news about him being locked up came out. So I don't know why somebody would sneak this and release this online, unless it was K-Flock. It's not that hard to get that picture, to be honest. But this is a picture of him in jail. Now, what's crazy is K-Flock was on the rise in the rap game, but this has derailed everything that he's worked for or worked towards as far as being a rapper. And sometimes with drill rap, I think some of these cats get too much caught up into the drilling part and not as much into the rapping part. You know what I'm saying? There's two parts to that. They should be focused more on the rapping than the drilling. But I don't know why this situation took place. Number one, we don't know if K-Flock really did it. Number two, we don't know what the other guy said. Did the other guy flash out him? We don't know what happened. But man, with all the information that's coming out in this case, it seems like they're going to have a lot to debate and a lot to go over as far as his trial is concerned. But what do you guys think about this, man? Let's look at that video one last time, man. Let's check this out. So allegedly, that's K-Flock walking by, right? With two other people. And they look like K-Flock is not a big dude, because if you look at that picture with him and G Herbo, it looks tiny. So it looks like him walking with some other folks. Then that's the dude who comes out originally, who could be the victim in this situation. We don't know. And then you have the other guys following. Maybe that's a spot that they hold down, because even in the New York Daily News article, they said that Oscar Hernandez, he was a member of a gang, man, in New York. And I'm not going to say its name because there's no need to put that out there, but go back and check that article and you'll see what it is. And these cats are obviously, not too many people are running out to see the gunfire unless it's one of their homeboys or something that they're going out there to check on. You know what I'm saying? So this is telling. This video footage is telling. But what do you guys think about it? Do you think this is even K-Flock, or anybody, that K-Flock associates with has anything to do with this? Or is it possible that most of this stuff doesn't match up and it's not real, and K-Flock is innocent in this case? You know what I mean? Or is it possible that K-Flock is just caught on too much video footage already, allegedly, and the case hasn't even started yet, so it ain't looking good? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell, so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.